Speculators. So the natural resource market has been pretty slow. Prices have been going down, and it's been hard to find consistent places to put my money and make a profit. So I've been doing more research and trying to get more creative, thinking what kind of assets would I love to own, and what could I buy with small dollar amounts and sell for bigger dollar amounts to build up my capital. So I've been researching anything in oil wells or water rights or copper, gold, silver deposits, some kind of natural resource deposits. And as I'm thinking and looking around, what's been paying me the best is single family residences, because the market in the U.S. for housing is hot and the rental market's sweet, but people are starting to make offers on the properties I own. I don't think I should be competing with them and trying to buy more. What aren't people making offers on? What is not competitive? What's the contrarian play? So researching, started looking at guys that are buying vacant land. What are they going to do with the vacant land? Turns out there's a price for that kind of asset. At some price you can sell it. So if you can figure out what price you can sell vacant land for and go and offer something ridiculously less and actually get your offer accepted, you could turn around and sell that vacant land. And so there's a couple of gurus on the internet. I started researching and paying for information and studying their competitors and their business models, tearing it apart and rebuilding it as my own, basically copying what works for them. And they make offers on vacant land. They get information from the county data in the U.S. counties. All the counties do it a little differently, but you get data from the counties and on who owns the land, who's got delinquent taxes, what size the parcel is, how much they paid for it, what the taxes are currently, how it's improved or not improved, all kinds of data that you can get. The information is much more accessible now than it used to be because of the internet and different data companies that offer this data on the internet, so you can pay small dollar amounts and get access to this data, and you can study the data and make offers on what property you think people might want to sell. And so I started doing that. I started researching the data. I started making offers, hundreds of offers, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of offers. My printer is going so fast, as fast as I could stuff envelopes in there and paper and reply envelopes and put postage on them and shove them in the mail. I started making offers, and I started testing a couple different marketplaces that I figured people would want to sell their land for cheap, and my phone blew up. I didn't think people still read their mail. I mean, the U.S. Post Office, who sends mail anymore? But if you get some, it's kind of neat, and especially when there's nothing on it, so you don't know what's inside, you kind of have to open it and see, right? And people actually read my letters, they read my offers, and they replied. They picked up the phone and they actually called me. And they said, I want to sell my land. I don't want to sell it for as stupid little as what you're offering. What are you, nuts? Are you crazy? Are you a fool? Are you insane? And so now I know that people value that land at some price. They won't sell it as cheap as I offered, but that's kind of a relief too. But they will sell it at some price. And so I started negotiating with the people that are motivated to sell. It called me back, and I started buying some land. I didn't think I'd buy any land out of the first couple batches of mailers I sent out, because they were more of testers to test the market and see what kind of response I would get. But going into it with that mindset, I guess, is the right way. When you don't plan on buying the land and you get deals that just look too good to pass up, then you end up with the best deals, right? So now I started buying some vacant land. I'm trying to figure out how to sell it, looking at all the different ways of selling it on the internet, and started hiring people to take pictures of the land for me so I don't have to go there. And there's all kinds of tools to do this out there, so I'm having a lot of fun. And I think as some of this land sells, it'll be even more fun. The first piece that I think is going to sell is paid $1,600 for this 10-acre parcel in northern Nevada with trees and mountain views and road right up to it. And it looks like I might be able to get 10 grand for it. Got a couple people interested. Maybe I got to keep dropping the price from there as they don't actually come through. But I think at least double my money or triple or quadruple it on a pretty short turnaround. And use the proceeds to buy more mailers. So this morning I sent out another mailer. This time my printer is about melted and won't work anymore because I put too much through it. So I figured out how to do it online and hire somebody else to mail the stuff. Or a couple pennies more a mailer. I freed up some of my time, and I can do bigger mailers in shorter amounts of time. And so I just sent out one for a little over 750, actually 758 offers I sent out this morning. So we'll see if that blows up the phone like the previous ones did. I had calls on top of calls. People were calling me while I was answering the phone to talk to other people that were calling me. They're all wanting to sell their land. It was amazing. It's a piece of the natural resource sector that's not being watched or competed in much at all, and there's tons of people out there that own land, and there's lots of properties to make offers on, all kinds of different price levels and justifications to come up with those offers. So if you guys are interested in this kind of natural resource strategy to help grow your natural resource portfolio, you can always give me a call too. My phone number is 760-274-7711, or go to my website, Prosperous Adventure. Phone number, contact information, or better yet, hit up the comments below. Ask whatever you're thinking about, or if you want to make fun of this style of buying land, that's always fun too. I always love to see the peanut gallery going at it. And if you're interested in buying these kinds of properties, or the ones that I have, to let me know. And I think I can start making a market in vacant land. And I'd like to use the proceeds to buy more natural resources. Other natural resource projects that are publicly traded in the marketplace that we can all speculate on and cut out a lot of the phone calls over time. But use this as a way to grow my cash that I can use to speculate on the kinds of companies that I'm usually talking about on ProsperousAdventure.com. So thanks for listening, guys, and I hope you're interested in this extra adventure on top of all the other natural resource projects and speculations I get into. And maybe someone out there is as excited as I am to buy some vacant land. We'll see how it goes. Hope to keep you updated. If you're interested, hit the subscribe below, and also ask questions and comments. I'd love to get the comments rolling on this one. Hope to hear from you soon. Thank you, guys.